Hi, I'm Kari Samuels, your intuitive counselor and happiness coach with your July forecast, and we are officially halfway through the year. And it's been quite a year so far. So I want to remind you that 2017 is a one universal year. And in a 1 year, this is the beginning of a whole 9-year manifesting cycle. This is seed planting time. This is rediscovering who you are and what you want and what's important to you and what you won't stand for anymore and all these things that put yourself first. So it's been really full and really exciting, and it may have been challenging, but I want to remind you that these challenges have helped you become a bigger, better version of yourself. So if the outside world hasn't manifested everything you wanted right away, it's okay. This inner work is so valuable and so important, and give yourself some credit for all the changes you've made and everything you've discovered and all the ways you've empowered yourself. So yay for you. So I want to also have you keep that in mind as we move through July. This is a month that really is all about compassion, self-compassion and self-love, so that you can be a brighter light in the world. And really a lot of getting to know yourself even better right now. There's a lot of emotional and psychic and intuitive energy happening right now. We are in the sun sign of Cancer until July 22nd, and Cancer is a water sign, and it's governed by the moon. So this is a sign that teaches you to know yourself and nourish others and nurture others, but really you have to do that by nourishing your own needs first, right? And paying attention to your feelings. And also, if you've ever seen the totem of Cancer, it's the crab, really sensitive and squishy and soft on the inside and hard and protective on the outside. So you also need to protect yourself. You need to protect and nurture and strengthen your energetic boundaries so that you can protect your psychic sensitive self. So what happens is, a lot of people get confused sometimes, is that if you're sensitive in the world and you're empathic, you're really nice to other people and you're always being nice all the time, but you're not necessarily always putting yourself first or taking care of yourself. You may even have compassion fatigue. You may not have healthy boundaries. You may be so nice and compassionate to everybody else, but then you treat yourself like, go work harder and do more and why didn't you do enough, or whatever it is. I'm reminding you to have compassion for yourself. Take care of yourself. Make yourself your #1 priority. Make your happiness your #1 priority. That's a theme right now. So our numerology for July 2017, we are in a 17 universal month. If you look in the tarot, the beautiful card for number 17 is the star. You are the star. There's so many millions of stars up in the heavens, and each one is bright and beautiful and unique and shining their light for us to bathe in and bask in and enjoy. So I've often said that being true to yourself is the key to happiness, prosperity, and success, because when you are shining your inner light brightly, when you are true to yourself, when you're honest with yourself and authentic and expressing who you are and what you were born to be, everything lines up for you. And when you're not, things get really out of whack. So if you look at the star, you'll see she's naked. Now this represents your authentic self. This represents your naked truth, you have nothing to hide. You are who you are. You're a unique star. You're a unique, beautiful being that gets their light from the divine, and you have absolutely nothing to hide or be ashamed of. Be your bright, beautiful self, and you're going to light up the world. You'll also see she's pouring water into these two pools. One is your conscious mind. She's taking water from the conscious mind, pouring it into the subconscious. You are being bathed and cleansed with letting the emotional and psychic and spiritual waters flow and wash over you. You're reconnecting with parts of your emotions and subconscious that you've buried, that you've hidden, that you've tucked away. You have gifts tucked away there, parts of yourself, and it's time to let yourself shine. It's time to wash these away and be your beautiful self. And our full moon this month really supports that. July 9th, we have our sun, of course, is in the sign of Cancer, and our moon is in Capricorn. Now, our moon will be conjunct Pluto. And Pluto is the sign of truth and all these deep buried passions and truths that are being unearthed and brought to life. And it's really a sign of transformation. And Mars is also going to be very close to the sun during that full moon. Now, full moons always illuminate and bring things to light and really connect you with your emotional and psychic self. Well, during this full moon, because it's conjunct Pluto, you're really going to have a lot come to life, right? To light. You're really going to have a lot of your truths revealed all month, because this is going to be influencing you all month. And so it's time for you to reconnect with your true passions, with those parts of yourself that you've been hiding from yourself, and those parts of yourself, those passions that you've been burying, those creative talents that you've been squelching or not giving attention to. Time to let them out. Time to let yourself flow with the rhythms of the universe. So this is about going with the flow. This is about allowing yourself to being who you are and not fighting it anymore. And that's when really you'll start to prosper and things can work out for you. Follow your passions, live your bliss. It sounds very simple, but I'm reminding you to pay attention to it. There's a reason these things are phrases. So we also have our new moon in Leo. So sun moves into Leo, that's 22nd, and it's going to be conjunct Mars in Leo. So this fire starts to burn and smolder toward the end of the month. Now there's a reason that the universe has all this squishy, watery, emotional energy first, and then the fire, because it's important for you to know who you are and be true to yourself before you shine your light in the world, because you don't want to be shining and emanating a false version of yourself, do you? You want to be truthful and let that shine like the star that you are. So there's a lot of water the first 3/4 of the month, and then we move into fire. So really, if you're true to yourself the whole time and you're paying attention to who you are and what you want, you're going to be fine every day of the year. So I have 3 steps that you can take to really master this energy and make the most of this beautiful month. The first thing is to nurture your body, mind, and spirit. Pay attention to what you need. You need to treat your body like the beautiful vehicle of the soul that it is. What do you need to take better care of yourself? What are you craving? Do you want better food, more exercise? You want to take salt baths more often? Make sure you're making the time for that. And also nourishing your spirit and your mind. You want to just sit and read and do nothing? Do you want to socialize more? Whatever it is that's fueling your passions and making you happier, do it. You owe it to yourself. You need to treat yourself number 1. So this brings me to the second thing, which is listen to your feelings. Your feelings, your emotions are going to guide you. If you're dreading something, if you're not feeling the mojo about something, but you've committed to it, maybe find your way out of it, okay? If you made plans for something and you don't feel like it anymore, listen to your feelings. Honor yourself. Honor what your intuitions and your feelings are telling you. Listen to your body. Listen to those emotions. If you're excited about something but you're afraid of it, that's an emotion too to listen to. It's like, hey, this is my intuition saying yes, 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 I need to follow this. Remember, follow what feels good for you and put boundaries around what doesn't. It's very, very simple if you actually do it. So now the third thing is to empower your energy body. You're an energetic being as well as a physical being. So you need to make sure that you're engaging with positive people. And when you're in environments that don't feel positive to you, that you're connecting with something greater than yourself and not shrinking from the world. Because a lot of times what sensitive do, right? We shrink and we protect ourselves and shielding and all kinds of things. And that just leaves you feeling isolated and lonely, and you're not shining like the star that you're meant to be. So I always love to connect with the archangels, to ask them to help me strengthen my energy field, to help me shine brighter, cleansing your energy, chakra cleanses, salt baths, whatever you can do to make sure you're cleansing your energy every day and surrounding yourself with light, people who make you feel light, activities who make you feel light, food that gives you energy, activities that give you energy, and drawing boundaries around those people and activities that don't. Now remember, you can say no to certain activities and people, but if, like, let's say your work environment, you can't do that, instead of like hiding and shielding, whatever, you don't want to do that to yourself. Surround yourself with light and emanate positive energy. Emanate love, so that you are the strongest energy around, and that way you can lift everyone else around you. So I know that you can have an absolutely soulful, nourishing, wonderful month, and I hope that you do. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, share it with your friends. I know they will appreciate you for it, and I am wishing you a joyful July and then some. Lots of love. Bye for now.